see this for so long. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm pumped for this.
Yeah, John,
I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pumped for it.
Me neither. John Moxley looking up in the rafters. Let's see where Darby's going to... Oh, here he comes through the entranceway.
Oh, he's not hiding. Darby's not the type of guy to hide.
You're right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darby Allin!
Notice how he's not running the skateboard down, not running down like he usually does, just taking his time as if to say, here I am.
If John Moxley wanted to find Darby Allin, Darby's making it no secret. He's going to be in the center of the ring.
He's playing his music, his lighting treatment, like you said, right in the middle of the ring. Out here, got on that furry pink hoodie. He's not hiding. So where is Mox? I'm sure he's got to be around here. I don't know.
Darby asking for a microphone. I'm sure he's got a lot on his mind after what's transpired over the last 2 weeks.
Somebody's been looking for me. I'm right here.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, Darby making it plain.
That's all that needs to be said, right?
I agree.
And Darby,
he's looking.
Yeah, he's not looking at the entrance ramp. He is looking at that back corner of the arena. That is typically where John Moxley emerges from.
Well, here comes Mox. We assume that's his music, and I'm telling you, I really want to see this. I'm pumped for it. I want to see these guys just go at it. I don't know what Mox has in mind, but there he is, and Marina's in front of him.
Marina Shafir, who has been a very dangerous asset, an ally of John Moxley, and quite frankly, Tony, a bully. Marina Shafir.
And notice he's coming out without Claudio, without Pat, making it literally mano a mano.
You're right, Shivani's got his hands in the air, basically saying, I got nothing with me, no weapons.
He's got a pretty big weapon in Marina Shafir next to him.
And it's two hands, too. Mox is a tough son of a gun. But so is Darby, so I'm not sure. Who knows? Maybe Mox does just want to talk. That's kind of what we've heard him say recently.
Yeah, but how can Moxley justify what he did to Bryan Danielson on Sunday?
I like how
that I don't have the answer for.
Marina was looking right at Darby, but Darby is looking at Moxley.
Look, I don't know what you think you saw. I don't know what you heard. But nothing has changed between me and you. Nothing at all.
That's enough, John. That's enough. There's a lot I want to talk to you about. We don't act like superstars. We don't live in a fantasy world. We came from nothing. And we'll stop at nothing to make sure we don't ever go back to that. I was a homeless dishwasher. Had nothing in the world, no confidence whatsoever. Everything I owned, I could fit in the trunk of my car. And I don't take any of this for granted. That's why I wrestle the way I do. Everybody always says, Darby, slow down. You're not going to be able to wrestle when you're 40. I don't take any of this for granted. AEW gave me everything. I want to tell you a story, John. I've never told anybody this story, but I want to tell you this story. My first year in wrestling, I looked for a hero, somebody I can inspire to be like one day. And every time I thought I found that person, they just showed me how fake they were. We're talking about people that I thought were killers. Take no crap from anybody, but those people showed this young wrestler that your dignity could be bought. You could sell your soul for $1. But not you, John. You didn't change for anybody. And that's when I knew I wanted to be just like you. To this day, you will wrestle on the independents in a high school gym because you love this industry. This isn't about ego. This isn't about the money. You love this industry. Where did we first meet, John? It wasn't AEW. It was in a high school gym on the independents. And I remember I was so nervous that day. I was so nervous. I get to wrestle my hero, John Moxley. I lost that match, but what I gained was the confidence that I belonged in the ring with someone like you. There's not a lot of people in this life you can consider family. And I think when you find someone that you can consider family, you hold on to them. You trust them into the very end. But what did you do to Brian? I would never do that to somebody like I consider family, like Sting. So right there, I knew I wanted to be nothing like you anymore. So what do you want, John? Why are you calling me out? What do you want?
My man, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. You have a world title shot in the bank. That was supposed to happen at Grand Slam on September 25th in New York City. That's not gonna happen now. The world champion is indisposed. But it's a good thing, it's a blessing in disguise, Darby. You are not ready. You are not ready to be a world champion. You weren't ready 5 years ago. You weren't ready 2 years ago. You're not ready today. I don't have time to explain, but I'm gonna need you to hand over that title shot to me.
Hand over.
What are you, stupid? You didn't hear anything I just said? Were you dropped on your head? You've been drinking again? You're kind of sounding like everybody that you hate. You kind of sound like everybody you hate in the back. Self-entitled. You didn't earn this, John. I earned this. And I'm not just gonna give it to you. If you want it so bad, do something about it.
You want me to earn it? Darby, my man, I will earn it. Me and you, New York City Grand Slam, September 25th, your world title shot on the line. I will teach you another lesson. Once again, I will show you exactly where you stand on the food chain. It will always be very far, far below me. You will never be AEW World Champion, Darby Allin. I know that. I've always known that. I believe in you. I love you. I'm the one guy around here who's always had your back, and I don't like having to say that to you. I don't have time to explain everything to you right now. Trust me when I tell you, because I've never lied to you. You have no idea what's going on. That title shot is gonna be mine. This time, I'm gonna teach you that lesson the hard way.
Grand Slam, I accept. And I don't know what you're trying to do around here, but if you want to burn AEW into the ground, don't be surprised when I pull you into the fire.
Darby Allin accepting the challenge from Jon Moxley, but I think what Darby had to go through to earn that shot, and now putting it on the line against Moxley at Grand Slam in 2 weeks' time.
Darby's not accepting the disrespect that Mox is showing him, and I think that's why he said, let's do it in Queens, let's do it at Grand Slam, no problem.
Tickets are available at AEWTIX.com. In 2 weeks, like you said, Excalibur, I have a feeling this one is going to be very, very violent.
Yeah, since the last time Darby Allin and Jon Moxley faced off, Darby has grown so much. To have a shot at the AEW World Championship and to wager against a former champion like Moxley, I mean, that is supreme confidence from Darby Allin, and that's what he's going to need when he steps into the ring at Arthur Ashe Stadium in 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, Mox seemed like really upset that Darby didn't want to just hand it over to him. You can see he turned off camera. He was like just pissed about it.
Yeah, how could Moxley be surprised by that? But
yeah, I don't know.
Fans, right now, let's take it to the back. Alex Marvez is standing by.